my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
And I run around the town and act like I don't care. So when you see me...
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Elite Suite, and today I'm bringing you a brand new FIFA 18 predictions series. And if you're a long-time subscriber of the channel, you know we did this for FIFA 17 predictions as well. And we're going to start it off with Manchester United because, as we all know, FIFA 17 had some pretty overpowered Manchester United players, and I want to see what they're going to look like in FIFA 18. So we're going to bring it to here. I do the starting 11 and then a few of the substitutes. We're not going to go through the entire Manchester United roster, but around 15 to 16 players for each club. And if you guys have your favorite club that you want to see, let me know in the comment section below. Just comment whatever club you want to see in this series next. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop into it. But if you're new, be sure to subscribe and drop a like at the end of the video if you do enjoy. Here we go. Just a quick disclaimer to start off this video. For the entire series, we'll be using the FIFA 17 rating scale. Some people are saying maybe it'll be different in FIFA 18. The rating scale could go down a little bit. But we're just going to base it off FIFA 17 for the sake of this series. It'll be our best bet for these rating predictions. We're going to start it off with David De Gea, something maybe a little bit boring because I did not change his rating. I think he'll be 90 rated again, and here's why. While he is one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and some could argue he is the best, he is a 90 rated goalkeeper already, and you kind of expect him to have a good year as a 90 rated card. So I don't think he really deserves a big upgrade, but he definitely doesn't deserve a downgrade. So I'm saying he holds that 90 rating after Manchester United only finished 6th in the Premier League last year. Next up, we've got Luke Shaw, and he was one of my favorite left backs in FIFA 17, but he did spend a lot of the year injured, and I think that's going to take a hit on his rating, not significantly, but I do think he'll get downgraded to a 79 rating. Now, he does still have a pretty decent card. I downgraded his pace by 1, downgraded his defense by 2, but that's about it. I don't think he's going to take a big hit just because he was injured for most of the year. Now, he did play all right when he was actually on the pitch, so you could definitely see him recover going into FIFA 19. Next up, we've got Eric Bailly, who was another favorite in the FUT Champions squads. Now, although he was also injured for part of the year like Shaw, Eric Bailly played most of the year and he was outstanding. I do think he will get a +1 upgrade to an 83 rated overall center back, with the upgrades mostly focused on his defense and his physical. But I don't think he's going to get an upgrade in pace because 81 pace is quite fast for a center back already, but I do believe he will get an upgrade going into FIFA 18. Next up, we've got Chris Smalling, who is my favorite gold center back to use in FIFA 17. You saw him in every FUT Champions team. He was an absolute beast, but unfortunately, he played terrible this year for Manchester United, and we could possibly see him not even starting for Manchester United next year, with Lindelof transferring to Man United, who we'll actually get to very soon in the video. But I do think he'll get a -2 downgrade. Now, a lot of people in my stream were actually saying he deserved to get downgraded as low as 80 and 81. I think 82 is more fair, as he was 84 rated in FIFA 17, but he did not play well. He's going to take a pace downgrade by 3, a defensive downgrade by 1, and a physical downgrade by 2. That's what I predict for his FIFA 18 card. Antonio Valencia had an amazing year for Manchester United, playing both right back and right mid, but mostly right back, and he did get a Team of the Season card in the Premier League for playing right back for Manchester United. I do think he's going to get a +2 upgrade, and most of that upgrade is going to be found in pace. He's a very fast player, and I just don't think 85 pace does him justice. I gave him 88 pace, and you could even see 89 or 90 pace for Valencia in FIFA 18. He also got a +1 on defense, a +1 on physical, pretty much a +1 on basically everything, but I did also give him quite a big passing upgrade because he did have a few assists. He's a great passer, although he does not have a great weak foot in FIFA 17. I think he will get a 2-star weak foot at least in FIFA 18. I think 1-star weak foot is also doing him an injustice. So that is what I think the upgrades will be for Antonio Valencia in FIFA 18. Next up, we've got Ander Herrera, who is arguably a top 2 center midfielder in the Premier League. I'd say just behind N'Golo Kante. Now, on paper, he actually is statistically just as good as N'Golo Kante in the 2016-2017 season. So, with that being said, I think he deserves a very big upgrade. Now, a lot of my stream was saying he deserved to go up to an 86, but knowing EA, I don't think they're going to give him that big of an upgrade. I think 85 is more realistic. Getting a +2 on a pace, a +2 on shot, and then most of his upgrade coming in with that +5 on passing. But in overall, he'll have an 85 rated, and it'll be a very, very good card to use in FIFA 18. Next up, we've got Paul Pogba, and he had an 88 rating in FIFA 17, and I think he'll hold that rating in FIFA 18. Towards the beginning of the season especially, a lot of people were critiquing him because of that price tag that Manchester United paid, but if you put that aside, he did play as well as you expect an 88 rated player to play. Now, he didn't rack up as many goals and assists as maybe you wanted to as a Manchester United fan, but he did play great as sort of a holding midfielder, and that's kind of how Mourinho played him anyway. He played a little bit more defensively, and that's why he wasn't racking up those stats. You see him tearing shit up with France, and he is playing well with Manchester United. I don't think he deserves a downgrade. I gave him an upgrade with passing, small downgrade with pace, but overall staying an 88 rated card. Next up, we've got Juan Mata, who had a pretty average year for Manchester United. I don't think he deserves an upgrade, but I don't think he quite deserves a downgrade. I'd say he's closer to getting a downgrade than an upgrade, but staying in 84 is more realistic. I gave him a couple of stat changes based off of his performance this year, but nothing hugely changed. Anthony Martial was the toughest player without a doubt to predict for this video. It's a very tough card because there's a lot of things that are just borderline for him. Firstly, his position, left mid or striker. He played about half the season at left mid / left wing. He played like half the season at striker, so I'm just not sure what his position is going to be for FIFA 18. That comes down to whatever EA decide. I kept him at left wing. That's just what I think he's gonna be, but he could just as easily be striker. And then another debatable thing about this card is his overall rating. I think that he might hold that 82 rating, but he could just as easily be an 83 rated card. So I want to know your guys' opinions in the comment section below. Will Anthony Martial be a striker or a left mid? Will he be 82 or 83? Possibly something else, but I did give him a couple stat changes, which I believe in. I think that his dribbling was a bit overrated in FIFA 17. I think he'll go from 87 nerfed down to 84, but his physical will go up from 76 to 80. I just don't think 76 does him justice. He's a very strong guy. He can body off defenders pretty well, and considering he did play a lot at striker and put away some goals, I gave him a little bit of a shooting upgrade as well. Although he was quiet at the beginning of the season, I definitely think he turned it up, and he is just an outstanding player on the pitch. I think 83 pace doesn't do him quite justice. I think 86 pace is a little bit more suiting, and I do think that Mkhitaryan will get an 86 upgrade, so he'll go from 85 to 86 rating. His dribbling will go up by 1, his passing up by 2, and his shooting up by 1 as well, but he's just an outstanding player, and I think he deserves the +1 upgrade. Rashford was overshadowed by Ibrahimovic through most of last year, which is why he played so much left winger and why I think he's going to be a left winger in FIFA 18. But hear me out, I thought this through. Rashford was striker in FIFA 17, and I do still think he's going to be a left winger in FIFA 18, but since Ibra is most likely leaving Manchester United for somewhere like Zenit or LA Galaxy, I think that he's probably going to play a lot of striker for Manchester United next year, and about halfway through the year, they're going to do something similar to what they did with Mertens this year, and they're going to convert him from a left wing back to a striker card for the second half of the year. And I do think he deserves an upgrade from a 77 to a 79. He did play great in the FA Cup, and I think he's just a brilliant young talent, so I think 79 rating is fitting for FIFA 18. Alright, so that is pretty much it for what could possibly be a starting 11 for Manchester United next year. So we're going to hop in to some substitutes that could see a lot of playing time. Now, obviously, I didn't do the entire Manchester United roster. We're going to go through a few of the substitutes. Starting with Fellaini, I think that he played pretty well, especially in the FA Cup. I think he deserves an upgrade to an 80, and I don't think 55 pace is fast enough for him. He's not a fast player, but I think 55 is a bit harsh. Phil Jones, on the other hand, I do think that he's going to get quite the downgrade. He didn't play pretty much at all, and when he did, he was trash. He's just going to be a terrible card in FIFA 18, all the way down to a 75 rated, possibly a silver, but his pace is going to take a huge hit. Then we've got Lingard, who did play pretty well, and I think that he is a lot faster than 83 pace gives him. I think 86 pace is a little bit closer to what he should have. Next up, we're going to go with Wayne Rooney, a Manchester United legend, but he has seen better days, and he's getting towards the end of his run at Manchester United. There are rumors that he leaves, but we're going to put him in this episode because I don't know where he's going to go. So I think he gets a downgrade to 82. Next up, we've got Marcos Rojo, who played most of the year at center back when he did play, and I think he deserves an upgrade. That card looks great for a center back, so I don't think the individual statistics are going to change a lot, but he will get an overall +3. Then we've got Michael Carrick here, who is getting quite old, and similar to Wayne Rooney, he has seen better days. I think his pace is going to take a big hit, and overall, he's going to go down 3 ratings. That's going to be it for the rating predictions for Manchester United. Let me know in the comments what team you guys want to see me do next. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. That is very important. Help me help you. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out!